Wow. So this is your garden? How does your garden grow?
It grows in Santa Clara Pueblo, very wild-like.
That's right.
For me, these seeds are this land's plants, and it's our people's food because we evolved together.
Beautiful. Mysterious. Hot. For centuries before it was generalized merely as New Mexico, it was home to hundreds of thousands of tribal people for thousands of years, probably longer. Such an amazing place, it's not surprising its people have such a deep connection to the land. Today it brings to mind sunsets, mesas, green chilies, ancient ruins, and even Native American casinos. As prosperous as those enterprises are, it seems the real wealth of any group lies within its people. The first time I saw New Mexico was from the window of an old Greyhound bus in 1989. I remember distinctly looking out the window over the landscape and grabbing my camera to take pictures. Being at Santa Fe's Indian Market and meeting people like Roxanne Swensel, I know now the Santa Fe I remember seeing is not even the tip of the tamale. Back then, as a Native American adoptee, I knew little about my Cheyenne Arapaho culture and even less about the diversity of other tribes, cultures, or their lifeways. How many times do we cross this great country of ours and really get to know some of those people that are right in front of us? Well, this is one of those times. This is Roxanne Swensel, mother, daughter, wife, and artist from Santa Clara Pueblo.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm Chris.
Nice to meet you, Chris.
Good to meet you.
As an artist, she's as humble and unassuming as they come. She's a renowned rock star in the native arts world.
This obviously is one of yours. What's her name?
She's called Admiration. She's admiring her pieces of work.
Nice.
Thank you.
Her artwork can go for hundreds of thousands of dollars
Good morning and welcome.
and is easily found in art history books of native legends. Welcome to the Tower Gallery at Pewaukee Pueblo. Roxanne's work has a playful simplicity grounding it, making it accessible to almost anyone. Her work feels easy and comfortable from a distance, like when you see a clown at a circus. And as you get close, it grabs you and slightly scares you from its depth of rich expressions.
What about the eyes? The eyes, are they always hollowed?
They're clay pinch pots, so they're hollow inside. And if I make these holes through them, it captures the darkness. What it does is it brings out the soul. This set of 3 is sort of a study in agony, as my husband was saying. It's a study in agony.
Can I touch her?
Roxanne says she works through her emotions within her artwork, but it is coming from a very specific and unique place. It comes from her knowledge of not only who she is as a woman, but also a member of the Santa Clara Pueblo. Down to the walls, this tower gallery was created by Roxanne and her family.
My family are builders, and we all came and we finished the tower. So we basically put in the stairways, the floors, plastered the walls. So it's like we sculpted a building that holds sculptures. Is she smiling yet?
Oh, she just grabbed me.
My granddaughter believes they come alive when we're not looking.
Roxanne founded the Flowering Tree Institute to promote and practice sustainable methods of agriculture. Roxanne's passions include the seed bank she has created and maintained for Santa Clara and Pewaukee Pueblos. Some of these seeds are from the same gene of seed that has been used for thousands of years in this area.
Oh, wow.
So the seed bank is laid out so that I can see when that plant was last grown out, and I can then go plant it if it's needing to be renourished. So I need new seed coming in all the time of that species, or we'll lose it.
Can I see one of those?
One of these little sad ones.
Corn, that's the way corn originally was. I've heard that it was small like this.
Corn is a grass.
Right.
So the original corn looked like more like just a big grass.
Yeah.
And the people, the indigenous peoples of the Americas, grew them out so that the seeds were bigger and bigger and bigger, and that's where all corn came from.
And this is what seeds should be, real seeds that are part of this area.
Because each of these plants have been evolving with the landscape here. We survived off of these plants for thousands of years and haven't hurt
so
our
nice.
environment.
I have to give you a hug for that one.
Thanks, Chris.
That's so nice. Now, do the Navajos know that you have their pumpkin seeds?
Do they know they stole that from us?
I have to tell you, I don't want to step on anything that might be 1,000 years old or 2,000 years old. I should let you lead. It's your garden, after all. I don't want to destroy any
Let's go this way.
precious 1,000-year-old corn.
At this particular time of the year, it's harvest time. Things start to come out of the garden. The garden's full, the plants are full, and we also are going off to Indian market to sell our wares. So it's all harvest time of artwork, of food, of seeds.
Santa Fe's Indian Market gets off to an early morning start. Huge, it sprawls throughout Santa Fe's historic plaza.
What is this?
This is like a fashion show. This is the Squirrelish fashion show.
Well, they have more cameras than us.
This is my friend Bruce Bernstein. He is the executive director of the Southwestern Association of Indian Arts, the group that puts together the largest Native American arts market in the country, called Indian Market. Each August, over 400,000 artists, collectors, and tourists come to buy, sell, and see contemporary Native American art. Within the Native American art scene, it's the who's who of artists and buyers, and Bruce has seen it all.
I do this type of bead because this is my great-grandfather.
Every artist in market really digs deep. You know, they tell about themselves, they tell about their community as Native artists, they tell about sort of ethical considerations of being in their Native communities, what it means to be a Native people.
Yeah.
What people respond to with Roxanne is that she captures the emotion of human life.
Yeah, she's an amazing person, and I met a rock star and didn't even know it. She was so nice.
I love market, Bruce. It's been where I started, and it's a different scene to come down here than being in a gallery.
What happened this morning to get your sculptures down here to the booth?
The people that were waiting at my booth, they were like, do you need help? And so they all followed me back to the truck, and all of them grabbed stands and sculptures and carried them all down the road and we set up. So it was a community effort.
Corn follows you everywhere you go. So what's the connection, if there is one, between this and your art?
Everything's in relation to each other, the connections we have, and that this is so much a part of my culture and my people, and this is how we eat. And my sculptures are also my story, and my story is also about my culture and my people. You try it.
For me? Now, how do you fold it when you eat it?
That's good.
Standing in the garden on the Santa Clara Pueblo,
Hard.
eating bitter leaves with new friends in the late August summer sunlight is magical. It is exactly where I want to be. 20 years ago, I wouldn't have been able to stand here and appreciate this moment in time. I found the more I learn about my own culture over the years, the less I really know. I stand here unexpectedly chewing on someone else's experience with a laugh and a smile. We never know who we might meet and learn from.
Don't eat that one.
Is that the poisonous one?
Yes, you will start hallucinating pretty soon. Here, you better have some more of this. You have to eat it.